If you are feeling tight and you need a full body routine, look no further because here is a quick and easy stretching routine that you can do in a very short amount of time. The one thing I do want you to promise to me is if you don't have the time right now, save it for later, come back to it and perform the whole routine at once and let me know how you feel after in the comments. But other than that, let's get started.
It is 4 mobility exercises and or stretches, and we wrap it up with a strengthener. Get started with some hip circles on all fours. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. And then all we're going to do is we're going to bring our leg out, keep it bent out to the side, and then just bring your knee back and around. And we're working just on that hip. And then we're going to go from in to out, just like this. And then we're going to go from out to in and reverse the directions. We're going to shoot for 10 reps in each direction and then each side. Confused? So we're going to go in to out 10 times, and then we're going to go out to in 10 times. Nice and controlled movement, not too quick, not too slow, just a nice good pace. Let's run through it together. Again, new format. I'm going to run through everything with you. So we'll get it started. We'll start with the right side. And then all we're going to do is push into the mat, knees on the ground, knee out to the side, and around. In, out, and back around. Get 2. Get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good 8, 9, and 10. And now we're going to go back, out, and around, and then back in. So out, kick back. Good 3, 4, 5, good 6, 7, good 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. So right side, 10 in each direction, and then let's switch it up to the other side. We'll go from in to out. 1, get 2, 3, 4, 5, good 6, 7, good 8, 9, and 10. Now we'll go in the opposite direction. 1, good 2, 3, 4, 5, good 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 10 reps each side, and then 10 in each direction. So it's 20 total reps on each side. Now we're going to go into our second one, and it's going to be Cobra. Cobra is going to work on the abs a little bit of that T-spine also, which might feel good on that low back. So we're going to start on our belly. I like to place my hands about head level here. The closer you are with your hands to your body, the more of a stretch you'll get. The further out your hands are, you won't get as much of a stretch, but everyone has a different flexibility level, so find what works best for you. The key here is making sure the hips stay on the floor, so that hip bone. Usually if we have our hands around our head, we can kind of keep our hips on the floor. Again, everyone's different, so find what works best for you. We're gonna do 10 reps here. Same thing, controlled movement. Let's do it. Good. Another thing, I like to keep my butt tight, kind of makes my low back feel a little bit better. I don't like to crank too much on that low back. I like to squeeze the butt. And then we get a nice little stretch on the front side of our body. That's 1. Good 2. 3. Good 4. 5. Good 6. 7. Feels good on those abs. 8, 9, and 10. Cobra, 10 reps. Now we're going to go into something I call threading the frog because it's a hybrid of 2 moves. It's the frog and then threading the needle. I just combine both of them. We're going to get into the frog position, knees wide, and then hands on the ground. Sink your hips back a little bit so we get that groin stretch. And we're going to start by reaching up towards the sky, getting some T-spine rotation. And then we're going to drop our hand underneath, just like this, head on the floor. And we're just going to do 3 reps on each side, holding this position and this position. Should take around 5 seconds to do. Okay, so we'll run through that. Groin stretch, sink back, feel the groin. And then down. Good, 1. Good, 2. And 3. We'll switch up. Reach up. This side's a little tighter for me, that left side. Good, 1. Good, 2. And 3. Last of the mobility exercises, we're going to hit up a calf stretch on all 4s. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. This all 4s position. Kick one leg back, point the foot towards the ground, place the foot on the ground. Then from here, push back. Getting a good stretch on the calf. 30-second hold here, then we'll switch it up. Got my little timer, so we'll get it started in 3, 2, and 1. So 30 seconds here. Feels really good. I did a lot of walking this weekend, or this week, so feels really good on the calves. 15 seconds, halfway through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll stop that. Let's get that back up to 30 seconds, and we'll switch it back up to the other side. And let's go ahead and switch up the legs, switch up the calves. Ooh, this one's tighter. Good, halfway done here. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That is it for the mobility exercise and stretches. That was 4. Always finish up with a strengthener or stability exercise. We're gonna hit the deep squat. We're gonna try to hold it for 30 seconds. If you struggle with the deep squat, you can always use the wall to support you. You can raise your heels up, or you can hold on to something. So again, those are some alternatives if you can't just do a deep bodyweight squat. But we're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. So let me just set this timer again. So 30 seconds here. And all we're gonna do is sink down. I like to push my elbows into my knees. I'm a little tighter than I usually am. So this is gonna be a killer. And then from here, we're gonna hold for 30 seconds. I'm actually gonna ditch this pad. Okay. There we go, that's a little bit better. 30 seconds here, and we'll get started. If this is really easy for you, we can go a little bit longer, but if it's super easy and you can just hang out here, I know some people can actively push your knees out, so we add a little bit more of that strength component. I'm gonna push my knees out with my elbows, but if you're super strong, hold it out, knees out. Makes it way tougher. So 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Again, minimum 30 seconds. If you can't do it for 30 seconds, hold it for 15, take a break, do the other 15. If that's too easy, 30 seconds, we can always bump it up a little bit. Again, whatever works for you, custom to you. And that is it.